Hello, hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. One thing about hlathi, he will embarrass himself. Now that Zoleka has filed for divorce, hlathi is not having it at all. He came back asking for half of what Zoleka owns. Now, of course, between hlathi and Zoleka makes more money and Zoleka is more successful. Hlathi is definitely not going down without a fight. Now, of course, this made Zoleka super angry, and Zoleka did share the news with her brother. Her brother was just like, you know what, I've heard it ngohlathi. I've heard it ngohlathi. Oko athatha from udadewethu, and here it comes to a stop right now. So therefore he decided ukuthi nje he's going to face uhlathi man to man. And indeed, he did face uhlathi man to man, and what happened and what transpired, it's something that was not cute, Kesana. It was not cute, it was not demo. And one thing that I love the most is that Tulani is an instigator. We all know that about Tulani. Tulani instigates things and sit back and watch everything else unfolds, and he be like, oh no, but it's not me, it's I didn't do it, this and that. Okay, so he did kind of instigate that hlathi must go and demand half of what Zoleka owns, and got the hits from Utsulani. One thing that I like is that Zoleka's brother panel builds both hlathi and Utsulani. That gave me so much joy in my heart. Okay, I was like, yes, when Zoleka's brother, it is about time that these two brothers, Uhlathi and Utsulani, get someone to panel beat them, because they are a real annoyance. They are a true definition of annoyance. It has to be Uhlathi and his brother Utsulani. So yeah, guys, but one thing that makes me sad, like I was just so sad to watch, is that Utsumega is more than happily to accept Uhlathi back in the house, nurses his wounds even. I'm like, hi Utsumega, just be serious right now, be serious about yourself, be serious about self-worth. Okay, why are you taking Hlathi back, and why are you nursing Hlathi's wounds? Like, who cares about Hlathi? Hlathi has done you dirty, okay? And for a moment you should despise Hlathi. Even Ulinkamva is laughing at the fact that his father was panel beat. Yanga is not taking it well. It's just like, man, Linkamva, have some shame. That's still our father. You cannot be rejoicing over the fact that our father was panel beat. But Ulinkamva is like, yes, but I am rejoicing. Yes, but I am happy. I'm like, good for you, Ulinkamva, good for you. And I want next time when Hlathi breaks Tsumega's heart one more time, when Hlathi crushes on Zoleka's heart again, I want Linkamba to be like, I am not entertaining it anymore. Like, it is definitely none of my business. Like, I'm not involved. I'm not involving myself. I get it. I want Linkamba to be that person, because no ways, you can only help those who wants to be helped. You can only help those who wants to be helped. Okay, at this point in time, it seems like Utsumega has chose her struggle. Like, Tsumega has chose her struggle, and she's just definitely being like, Hlathi is the hill that she's willing to die on. Okay, not also the very same Tsumega having a secret admirer. It's not even a secret admirer, because she knows the person. She have an admirer, a church outgoing man who admire her, who is just busy clocking her and be like, oh, you look so pretty, oh, you look so beautiful, oh, sister Tsumega. Not them addressing each other as sister Tsumega and brother Justice. And I'm like, okay, Tsumega, you have an admirer, and that's beautiful, that's cute. Okay, But Utsumega is not there, okay? Because as much as Tsumega have an admirer and all that, that's beautiful. But Tsumega still live in the house with her ex, her baby daddy. Like, that looks so bad. But Brother Justice made a move and asked Utsumega to go out with him. Like, listen, I want us to go out, have nice time, enjoy ourselves. And I really want us to go out as just a man and a woman, not just colleagues. And it seems like Tsumega will take Brother Justice up to the offer, which I love it for Tum Tums, But yeah, guys, Utulani, once again, let me tell you, like, Hlathi's life is this complicated because of Utulani. Utulani is that friend who instigates things and look back and watch things unfold. Like, he's definitely that kind of a friend. Just instigate, look back and watch everything else unfold. So what he did here, he kind of instigates the fact that just Brother Justice and Tumea could have been something is going on. Hlathi is not aware of this, okay? Hlathi is just living in his own bubble world. And Hlathi is like, no, there's nothing going on there. They're just colleagues in jail. Brother Justice is just one of those guys who have too much petrol and feels like he has nothing else to do. And he come and fetch my wife whenever. Well, it's not Hlathi's wife, but you get what I mean. And Usulan is like, no, I am a man. And we as men, we know how we play our cards, okay? Those two are not just friends, okay? They are not just friends. Whatever that they have going on is definitely more than just friendship, And it seems like Hlathi's eyes were not open to this. It seems like Hlathi's eyes were definitely not open to this. So Hlathi now is like, I didn't know this, or rather I did not realize that Tumega and Brother Justice were this close. So yeah, guys, that's it with Hlathi and Utumega. Honestly, I do not know if they will get back together. Highly think they will get back together. Honestly, like, that's just me. I think they will get back together. But also I have lost all respect for Hlathi. If I had any left, the minutes that Zoleka's brother Pana beat him, and for a second he didn't know what to do. He looked so confused even in his face. He didn't know whether he should open a case, involve police, because they tried to ask for a family meeting, with Meleze, so bahlawula, but Zoleka's brother was just like, selokhu kesana nidlamagaza abantu, selokhu kwathi inhlo nidlamagaza abantu, so nje lalela, I am not coming to do anything. I'm not even like relax, adidela blood, because me and you are just me and you. I am not even I'm not even being funny right now. I'm just being dead serious that I will not come and pay any damages to you all. So not them also trying to involve police. I'm just like, these two men, like, they should just care about their dignity at this point, because it is down on the floor, okay? But anyway, guys, you guys will tell me down in the comment section, what do you think will happen between Hlathi and Zolenga's divorce? Would you think Zolenga will give in and allow Hlathi to take half of what she worked hard for, even though she has like said, you know what, this was your lobola money, take it back. Take back your lobola money, because I do not want it at this point. And I could tell that Hlathi felt insulted, and I'm just like, good for you, and Zolenga, no man can ever purchase you. You are not for sale. You are not to be purchased, you are not to be purchased, not to anyone. So good for you for choosing to say, take your money back, wire it back, and take it back, and let people be just for wants. Love that for you, Zoli Zoli.
And to leave Zoleka's house. And I'm like, yeah, definitely, hlathi, maybe it's honestly for the best for you to leave Zoleka's house. And I don't know what got over hlathi, honestly. Somehow he thought leaving Zoleka's house and going to Cosmos City to make us a house is the best decision. And I'm like, okay, hlathi, how did you reach that conclusion? Okay, how did you reach the conclusion that going to make us house is the best decision? So he went to Cosmo City, he knocked, and Kawekazi opened the door for him. And as soon as everybody else realizes that it's hlathi, most were shocked. What is he doing around this time? It seems like it was really, really, really midnight. But as soon as the girls were shocked, including Tumega, Linkamva was not shocked at all. If anything, he was angry. And I'm like, yes, I am Team Lunkamva. Listen, Lunkamva and uhlathi bavele badudulana lapha emnyango guysini badudulana. Ulinkamva trying to make sure that uhlathi does not enter the house. And before you know it, Ulinkamva slams a door at Hlathi's face, and everybody else in the house is begging Lunkamva, saying, no, Lunkamva, you cannot do this, this is your father, you still have to be respectful towards your father. And Ulinkamva means business, okay? Linkamva is just like, listen, that man is not my father anymore, okay? He made his decision. The day that he decided to abandon his family and go somewhere else is the day that he decided that we are nothing. And hlathi at this point is still knocking on the door, trying to get Ulinkamva to open. Everybody else, is trying to beg Ulinkamva to say, Ulinkamva, that's still our father. But Ulinkamva's anger is really just controlling him. Honestly, like I said, I am Team Linkamva. I think what he's doing is definitely right, when a father betrays you, a father betrays you. When people make their bed, they should definitely lie in it. Linkamva not Linkamva meant to say hlathi no longer have a home within her children's home. Her children's home is her children's home now, and the man of the house is definitely Linkamva now. It has nothing and absolutely nothing to do with uhlathi as of this moment, because he made his bed, and Linkamva meant to say go back to the door. And he says, listen here, okay, one thing that you need to know and one thing that you need to understand as the fact that this is not your house anymore, okay? I am the man of the house here. I do not want you here, not now, not ever. And something just clicks on hlathi that definitely he is not wanted. Everybody else was still worried, including Tumega, and this is what angers Linkamva even more. Linkamva was like, listen, ma, at this point you have to choose. If you want hlathi back in this house, it means the person who's going, it's me. And I feel like at this point you definitely need to choose wisely, who do you want in this house. And Linkamva did not come to play. Linkamva did not come to play. He was just like, you better make a choice, ma, and you better make a wise one, because I will leave this house. If that's what it means, I will definitely leave this house should it come down to me leaving the house. So therefore, Tumega, have to choose Ulinkamva at this point, because Ulinkamva have been nothing but very much supportive towards Utumega's journey of healing, self-discovery, back to self, whatever that you want to call it. But Ulinkamva has been a supportive child, pillar of the strength kind of a child, very much supportive towards his mom, in all this difficultness of Utumega trying to heal, find herself, find her voice, and all that, So yeah, guys, Hlathi end up going, and I don't know, by the grace of God for him as well, he finds like a small place, it is a 1-bedroom place, but it's a place, it's a place. And he feels like for a moment, he could just be by himself and, get a time to clear his head and think about his next move and all that. One thing for sure, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and I guess Hlathi is the living proof of that statement. He indeed deserted and humiliated and shamed Zoleka, not Zoleka, Uthumeka, for Zoleka. And it turns out that indeed the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And honestly, I do want my girl Uthumeka not to take Hlathi back. Like, that's one thing that I'm hopeful for. I'm just like, Thumeka, tums. Do right by yourself and do not accept Hlathi back. Hlathi does not deserve you, does not deserve to be accepted by you. You need to choose yourself, prioritize yourself, put yourself first, and just make sure that you block out Hlathi out of your life, out of your mind. Hlathi does not deserve your forgiveness. Hence, I have said that definitely I stand with uLinkamva in these difficult times. I feel like Linkamva knows and understands exactly what he needs to know and what he needs to understand at this point in time. Even though he's like a bit mean, even when he's having encounters with his father Hlathi, he says it's clear bluntly that he has no feelings towards Hlathi. Hlathi is not his father anymore. And should anything bad even happen to Hlathi, he will celebrate. He will wake up in the morning, have a celebration, eat breakfast if he haven't already, and just go on with the day like it is. And Hlathi understands now the impact and the hurts that he did towards his children. Because honestly, Hlathi deserted his children, like honestly, and chased Zoleka and felt like he is in heaven when he is with Zoleka, forgetting that he have children with Uthumeka. Felt like he did not even want to have those children with Uthumeka. Like, he have said some awful things. Hence, I'm like, Hlathi, bro, like, you made your bed. At this point, you made your bed. Please lie on your bed. Enjoy lying on your bed, because at this point, Vele, even I myself, I feel like a less empathy when it comes to you. And then up next we have Uqhawekazi. Uqhawekazi now is moving back to be with her mom. Whenever Uqhawekazi is doing these ups and downs, I can tell that it definitely does hurt and affects Uthumeka, but Uthumeka is too kind and too good not to tell Uqhawekazi that, Qhawekazi, bro, like, you need to stop with your up and down, okay? You need to choose one family and one family alone. But it feels like Uthumeka is too good for saying that as well. So therefore, she just kind of accepts Uqhawekazi's up and down, which honestly, if you ask me, is not great. It's not great that Uqhawekazi keeps on doing this ups and down and toying with Uthumeka's feelings. But right now, Uqhawekazi decides that it's best for her to go back and be there for Zoleka. Zoleka, who's going a difficult time, according to Uqhawekazi. Zoleka is not going through any difficult time. If anything, Zoleka is living the best life of her life. Zoleka have a new crush, which is Lazarus. Zoleka and Lazarus are going on dinner dates. They are living their best life. They're having fun and enjoying each other's company. I feel like each and every time Uthumeka's feelings got hurt by Uqhawekazi. Honestly, I must say this. And I don't see and I don't accept why Uqhawekazi, or rather Uthumeka, keeps on taking back Uqhawekazi. Uqhawekazi just, I know it's very hard to ask a child to choose between her two moms. One is her biological mom, the other is the mom that actually raises her. So it's a bit difficult, it's a bit like difficult, a lot difficult to ask a child to do that. But also Qhawekazi just needs to realize is at this point that some tough love is needed. Some tough love coming in her way is definitely without a shadow of a doubt needed. Okay, Qhawekazi needs a bit of tough love at this point. But anyway, anyways, guys, you all tell me what do you think. You all tell me what do you all think.